Okay, what's in front of us now is the condominium addendum. In general terms, guys, there may be a few different condominium addendums circulating out there. All of them are going to have very much the same look, very same format, and especially the topics that it's going to cover. So this one is a simple one. It is stating it's an attached addendum to the purchase agreement between the parties of the purchase agreement covering the property located at. So guys, here's the important part for us to be able to remember. When we have a property, a home, with a condominium description, condominium legal description, you may remember that a condominium legal description will have unit number. If you see in the legal description, condominium such and such, unit number, it doesn't matter if it's a single family residence or if it's a true attached, side by side, stacked, cubed condominium, you will need this condominium addendum. Be it your purchase agreement or your listing, you'll need this condominium addendum. So let's go into what's covered in this and why it becomes very important to us. Now it says that all parties shall initial any clause which is part of the purchase agreement. So inspection of the master deed. All condominiums will have a master deed. This offer is contingent upon the purchaser inspection and approval of the master deed, bylaws, amendments, certificate of paid assessments, and most recent financial statements of the condominium association. Now it's going to be up to us to get those to our purchaser if we are the selling agent, or let me rephrase that, if we are the seller's agent. We should make this easy and make sure that we have these available and we can get them to the buyers through the buyer's agent. Such inspection and approval shall be made within blank calendar days. What I'm going to tell you is these two dates should coordinate with the inspection time period or due diligence time period. Let's see, and we'll continue name and phone number of the condominium association management company to the purchaser. Delivery shall be taken care of the selling broker within blank calendar days. So I'm looking to get these to them within no more than 3 days. Again, we should have them in probably 10 total at most, because we do need the buyer to be able to continue with all of their due diligence. It should be done in the first 10 days maximum. Now, unless the purchaser notifies the seller in writing in care of the selling broker within a number of days stipulated of the purchaser's dissatisfaction with the provisions contained in these documents, this contingency shall be deemed to have been waived, and the transaction shall proceed to consummation as specified herein. So very similar to the purchase agreement in regards to that knowledge or of that verbiage that is contained between the two agreements. Upon proper notification writing purchaser's dissatisfaction, this agreement shall be canceled, and all earnest money deposits shall be returned to the purchaser. Pretty much simple language there for us to not have anything to be concerned about. Now, paragraph 2 is the reserve fund. And I will tell you, I have not seen one that didn't go to the purchaser. So as you can see, it is mutually agreed that condominium association funds variously described as working capital deposit, initial operating deposit, reserve account, capital expenditure reserve, seller's equity in condominium association funds, insurance reserve fund, or prepaid insurance, or any funds other than monthly association dues and fees. So typically, guys, there's a portion of their monthly or annual, however they are charged, that will go into a fund for, we'll call it capital improvements, to maintain all the things that the condominium association is responsible for. What I would tell you, again, very customary, In my years, I've never seen one be reimbursed to the seller at closing. So your purchaser should initial this. If it's our seller, we're doing this agreement in advance and posting it with all of the documents, such as the seller's disclosure, lead-based paint disclosure. It can't hurt to post all of these with that. And at that point, seller will actually have initialed here and signed the document itself. Purchaser aware that there is a monthly association fee in the amount of. Guys, if it's charged annually, you can do a little cross out here to put annually. You can calculate this up so that it is monthly and put the total here. Purchaser agrees that she or he will be responsible for all future maintenance fees and assessments levied by the condominium association. The monthly fees and assessments shall be prorated as to the date of closing. And of course, at that point, we simply will have the seller and the purchaser sign. Seller, again, have it signed in advance. Purchaser, when they make their offer. With that, guys, that is what you will see. Very common in almost any condominium addendum. We'll run it from there. Enjoy. See you soon on another video recording.